Jimmy Doherty's had a bright idea.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
He's chucked in academic life.
They're just specimens in a case.
To start a pig farm.
I'll never face anything like this again in my life.
He's borrowed £55,000 and rented this abandoned farm in Suffolk.
Jim has started and stopped many things. The sooner it goes to the wall, the better.
But he's starting from scratch.
The experiences I've got of farming are zero. It'll be fine. Morning, ladies. Bracken! 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 You think you leave the city for a bit of peace and quiet? Listen to the bloody racket.
Jimmy's been on the farm for 2 months.
It's not one bloody egg. I haven't laid a thing, so I won't have breakfast yet then. Right, that's a good job, that, Rick.
He's got 1 employee, 25 chickens, 9 geese, 3 dogs, 8 ducks and 8 Essex pigs. But they're all just costing him money and eating up his loan.
I've already got some pigs, which are breeding pigs, but there's no money coming in at the moment, and I'm paying money out on feed and also Rick's wage as well. So if we don't get to market fairly soon, we're going to be building this deficit up, which is a bit of a worry. It's a bit of a wing and a prayer in some ways, but I think that you've got to take a chance, really, because if you don't, then it'll never happen. Hey! Stop it!
The business will stand or fall on sausages, and within 2 months he needs to be selling them. So he's just bought a load of rare breeds, 3 dozen Tamworths, Saddlebacks and Lops to fatten for slaughter.
Go on! Right, girl. You're a lad. What are you? You're a girl.
Free-range rare breeds fetch twice as much as commercial pigs. So after a night in the barn, they've got to move to the great outdoors.
This is going to be a bloody nightmare. Just stand by the gate and just hope for the best. You're just a blocker man.
Jim's come up with his own unique way of shifting the pigs.
Wheelbarrow. No, it'll wriggle. Calm down. Cool, isn't it?
Come on, then.
Ricky opts for the traditional approach.
Come on. Good boy.
One man and his pig.
Good boy. Tom. Come on, then. I think I found his G-spot, look.
Go on, there you go. You're nearly there. In. Get. Right.
Excellent.
Thank God for that. Look at them browsing on the leaves of the trees. They can get all their natural foods now, which is the whole point of me having pigs in the open. So they're naturally reared. Come on.
Time's not on Jim's side. It costs him $8,000 a month just to run the farm, and he's already spent 1/3 of his loan. If he doesn't start to sell sausages fast, he'll be broke before the year is out.
Come on.
Veteran farmer Peter Gott knows there's money in free-range pigs.
Look how big and fat you are, you big oink. Come on, piggy wigs. Come on, kids. Come on, everybody.
Every week, Peter sells a ton of his produce at farmers' markets. He's backing Jim to do the same, investing £19,000 in exchange for a slice of the profits. But with so much of his money at stake, he needs to be sure Jim knows what he's doing.
This thing is pissed all over me. I smell like an old man with the amount of urine that's come out of it. Do you want it on the deck or do you want me to hold it?
On the deck. You have to get, the best thing is get all of its legs.
Keeping pigs outdoors may look idyllic, but there are pitfalls.
Not that bad, is it?
I have had a little bit of problem with pneumonia, and that's because it's been really, really hot. A pig doesn't sweat, so they start to pant, and then they go off the food, and unless you give them a long-acting antibiotic, it can actually destroy them, and they get pneumonia and die.
So it's been hot, cold, and then...
hot, cold.
I've been here 5 seconds, I smell like a tramp. I smell like a wino.
You smell normal to me.
Smell of
This is what you're going to smell like, Jim.
shit and piss.
You need to take a deep breath and see whether you're prepared to go all the way. Because it's one thing, look at the animals. It's another thing standing on a bleak winter day trying to flog pork chops on a market in Ipswich.
Yeah.
And that's where your trade's going to be. Or you're waiting for people to come up the farm lane to buy from you at the farm. And all these are the things that ultimately you have to go through to get the money to keep yourself and sustain yourself.
And that's how it works, because then you're cutting out the middleman and then getting as much profit as we can out of it.
All that infrastructure's got to be put in: refrigerated vans, fridges, floors, drains. You've a lot of work to do. A lot of it you can do with yourself.
Yeah.
With a bit of guidance.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I need probably a lot of guidance.
With his loan running out, Jimmy's farm has got to be in full-scale production within 8 weeks. By then, this barn must be a butchery, turning out sausages for the markets. Not only that, he wants it to double as a farm shop, so customers can come to him.
He's got excited, haven't they?
Come on then.
Yeah, Dad, aren't we?
His parents have come to lend a hand. His dad Dave's a builder and has offered to help with the farm shop free of charge.
Would you want to put your old stuff on then?
Yeah, we're good at it, don't I?
Change that?
Yeah.
Currently between jobs, Jimmy's girlfriend Michaela has moved into his caravan. It's a tight fit.
That's okay, isn't it?
Yes.
Small, maybe
Well,
built for midgets, for trolls.
2 little jockeys would be all right,
So funny. And 2 more jockeys.
Oh, yes. How far is Newmarket from here?
Nice view.
These are the Essex pigs.
The Essex sows are Jimmy's special project. The breed faces extinction, but he plans to save it.
Essex Fulmer saddleback. Come on, that was a good stroke.
Yeah.
You just went... They'll be mated at Christmas.
Oh, that's
Well, I've got the boar.
for them, isn't it?
I've got the boar and he's depressed because he's on his own.
It's the daddy pig.
You sure I can go in?
Yeah, we'll only bite you once.
He spent £400 on a stud boar, Blaze.
Bit fed up.
Oh. He's nervous, Jim, isn't he?
He is, yeah, but that's why if we keep him calm.
Look, he's nervous. Who was it? Where was it? Who was he with before? What other pig?
Peter and Mike.
No, what I mean is, can't you get one of the pigs where he was before?
No, I'll get another pig in for him, but we're going to have...
In other words, can't you bring one of his mates?
Yeah, but we're going in a couple of weeks' time, he'll be out there. He'll be out there.
Hi. Hi. Ah.
All the rubbish here, look, Dan.
Jimmy gave up studying a PhD for this.
Loads of rubbish.
It looks, I mean,
Looks like what?
it's really good, but it
Well, it looks like
so
what?
much work, isn't it, you've got to do? All the hard work that he's got to do. He's lucky that he's got his dad and his brother to help in the shop. The shop. When it takes off, when it takes place, I don't know. All I've seen is a building with no sides to it, and that's going to be the shop.
You haven't got any felt underneath anything, Jim, at all. There's no roofing felt there.
Dave wants the roof to last, but Jimmy's only interested in a rush job.
Jim, don't argue with
I'm not. I just told him stop what he's doing and just take the tiles off and leave it as that.
Yeah.
It's going to be more hassle than it's worth, Mum. If we don't get this up and running in 3 weeks, I don't make any money and I'm paying all the bills out.
Well, he'll have to stay and do this, won't he?
If he wants to.
Just now he's started it.
Yeah. He can stay in the caravan.
Yeah, I said maybe Dad could have a week off from work and get it all finished for you.
Yeah, if he wants to. More than welcome to.
Should I ask him now or wait till he comes down the ladder?
Yeah. Just let him go up the ladder and then take the ladder away. Be better.
I think they think Jim doesn't know what he's getting into, and I think that's a very realistic point of view. I think they have every reason to be really, really worried. And I know that at times I have to spur him on. He won't speak to Ricky and he won't speak to his parents because he's too proud. But yeah, I guess, well, I hope that I offer a little bit of that support to say, yeah, you're going to do it, it's going to be fine, you know, you're going to make it, it's fantastic.
Jimmy's taken a 5-year lease on 90 acres of land. The wood is crucial to his long-term plan. The pigs will eventually live here, but there are still acres of fencing to finish.
Oh, you... Oh, God.
Yeah, why has it gone all loose and floppy?
Oh, because I've been pulling it tight.
The fencing might also keep out trouble. A neighbour's wood has been visited by vandals with a taste for arson.
Hey, look, Rick. This is where the fire was.
Bloody hell.
I know, look. So it's gone all the way through this corner of the wood. Now look at that tree there, look. That's just been burnt to death. Right?
This is oak. This is what they want us to regenerate, isn't it?
Burnt to death. It's probably about 15, 20 years old. But imagine if we had livestock here.
Oh, no.
How terrified the pigs would have been. No escape because they'd be fenced in.
Yeah.
Someone just torches the wood. To create such destruction for a laugh is just... I'd horsewhip them.
Well, it's unfortunately, it's more than that, isn't it? They get sexual favours out of it, don't they?
Well, yeah, there's sort of some perverse enjoyment out of it. I played with the idea of getting one of those big white Alsatians, German Shepherds.
Right, how do you fancy a Rhodesian Ridgeback cross?
What, a Rhodesian Ridgeback cross with what? A B-52 bomber?
Back in the farmyard, Blaze is still down in the dumps. Jim has a plan to cheer him up. Some of the saddleback sows are ready to mate.
Now let's let Barry White Blaze out. Yo, Blaze! Got to meet some ladies. Out you come. Come on, I know you're eating. Just move your... I know. It's not right, is it? I know. Oh, good boy, Blaze. I know you're shy, but look. What are they? Look at him, watch him go. Who are they, Blaze? She's arching her back. So she's a bit of a floozy. Look, see that standing? That means she's ready to mate. She seems really up for it. Ooh, love to love you, baby. Get back, look, get back and sort your ladies out. I've just given him some food, but he's more interested in food than he is with girls. What's up, mate? You only like the new girls? I thought you liked girls. What's up?
Fortunately, one of Jimmy's saddlebacks, Patricia, was already pregnant when he bought her.
She's only had one, and I hope she has about 8. I hope it's just not one. If it's one, that's a disaster.
In 9 months' time, this piglet will be going to market.
If she's only had one piglet, it's going to be the most expensive sausages in the world. She's turned up. She's turned round. I think she's going to spit out another one. Oh! God alive. It's just rolled on the heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's a 9? Come on, wriggle out, wriggle out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! Come on, just... I can only count 8. I heard a massive squeal. She just doesn't. She's completely oblivious of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. I reckon there's one right under her belly.
Oh, no, there's
I reckon there is. It's horrible, isn't it? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, OK, now that's it. Lie down and feed them.
Jimmy's now been farming for 3 months. The plan was to be selling in September, but progress on the butchery is slow. He's now spent £31,000, well over half his loan, and he still hasn't earned a penny.
Haven't laid anything.
Michaela's got a new job in London. Staying with Jimmy will mean commuting 4 hours a day, if she can stand it.
The whole thing slowly dawning on me that the farming situation may have a detrimental effect on our relationship. I don't think it'll break us up or anything like that, but I think it'll definitely add more stresses onto it. But hopefully it'll work out. I know that it's a lot of farmers are already married and have, you know, that situation always covered. But being single and trying to keep the romance going is and farm at the same time is difficult. We'll be all right. We're quite a strong couple, I think. She might be on that train thinking, right, I'm never coming back. It's funny, everyone's scrambling to get out of the countryside. Hello, sweetheart, you alright? I'm in the kitchen, just about to feed the piglets.
One of Jimmy's piglets is having trouble feeding. Michaela's persuaded him to rear Jasper himself.
The mess you make. Ow! I'm just got to get the measurement right. It's just a lot of commitment. This has got to now go on for about 5 weeks, because I'll try and wean it early, give it some solid foods as well. But it means I've got to do this every couple of hours. I could have just bashed it on the head when it was young and got on with it. Pig, pig, pig! Have you had enough already? See, that's what happens when you eat too fast. Oh, it's just chucked it all up. Oh. It's all a bit lumpy, isn't it, mate? It's normal milk. I'll just put it in there just to water it down a bit. I'll let them have a run around the grass, I think. Walk outside will do you good. Oh, what's happened there? My good God. Come on. That's not right. Did you see that? It just completely went. It's going to die.
Jimmy's getting to know the local farmers. He's been invited to look round another, very different pig farm.
Hiya.
Hi Jim, how are you?
Hiya.
Jim, this is Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Jim.
How are you, Caroline?
Good
All right?
to see you again, yeah?
Yeah,
Fine,
yeah.
Thank you. I don't know what size your feet are, but I'd rather hope they fit into a 9 or a 10.
That'd
Yep.
be perfect.
Good, excellent.
So I don't want to sort of bring any contamination from my farm or...
Well, and even worse, taking anything back from here to your farm.
Oh, yeah.
We're going up the top in shed 2.
Carolyn and Richard keep up to 2,500 pigs indoors in temperature-controlled barns.
The feed drops down the tube there, and there's
Right.
constantly food available.
So they've got food all the time. See, I feed my pigs twice a day and they sort of go, well, they either forage or go hungry, I suppose, but they've constantly got food, so that helps the fattening process. The
pigs are owned by a big company. They're sent to Richard to fatten before ending up in supermarkets.
You're a cog in a bigger machine then, aren't you?
Oh, yes, definitely.
I think it's called vertical integration.
Vertical integration?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
what
what it's called, yes.
Right.
Yes, in the feed industry. All the food supply chain talks about vertical integration these days.
And everything's been worked out to a T by an accountant, isn't it? Every little
That's
bit.
right, yep. Yeah, to maximise profits at every stage, so...
But these pigs are still happy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you just look at their eyes, you can see they're happy now. If you want pigs that are reared outside throughout the year, you've got to double the cost.
Yeah, yeah, and people got to pay. People got to pay more for their.
And 90% of consumers don't want to pay double.
Go on. Go on. There's a lot of pigs in here. I might be a bit of a dreamer because I think they're outside and it's as nature intended. But here, because there's only Richard working here, there's got so many pigs, everything's all automated. This whole system here is just because people want cheap bacon in the supermarkets. People don't even think about the pigs when they're buying the bacon. People don't even think about them. People probably don't realise, well, not saying everyone, but most people probably don't equate pigs to bacon anymore. And so, unfortunately, out of sight, out of mind, isn't it?
It's going to cost Jim more to farm his way. He hopes to pay off his loan by writing a book about the good life, but all that's a long way off. Unless he can make his farm viable now, it has no future. back home, the realities of free-range farming kick in.
She was in with Blaze for a fortnight. He was on his own for a while, weren't we? And then we took it up.
This sow here was pregnant, and she's just aborted her litter, which is
all part of it.
All part of it. There's only a few in there. Get away!
Keep it. Yeah.
Which is a shame. It's all a bit of a new experience. Birth, death, orphans, all in the first couple of months. Look at that face, look. Pigs indoors, I mean, it's the welfare, you can be as high as you can get, but I still think that it's nice for a pig to be able to venture outside if he wants to. I mean, Richard and Caroline's pigs, that's the best welfare you can get for that type of pig production. Without a doubt, they do a brilliant job. But I still think that, you know, pigs outside is, I don't know, to me it just looks right.
Country life may be tougher than Jimmy expected, but Ricky's sacrificed even more. 3 months ago, he left his wife and kids behind in Nuneaton to come and work on the farm. After all this time on his own, his family responsibilities are about to hit home.
Jade. Can I come in?
Out.
You all right?
His 8-year-old daughter, Jade, has to start the new school year in Suffolk. Lynn, his wife, is still stuck in her old factory job.
Clean your teeth.
Okay.
It now means that once I've got Carl sorted, Jade's brother, that you know they're in school and they're here permanently, and I have to deal with them as well as the farm. I have to start thinking of other people other than just myself.
When there's still so much to do, Ricky will have to divide his time between work and looking after Jade.
What are you going to do? Because I don't want you getting burnt. I think maybe you should go back to the van a bit. All right?
It's the end of September and Jimmy's missed his deadline to get to market. The butchery has a roof and a floor, but not much else. This isn't what he'd planned.
Spending's great. Spending just keeps going on.
The farm is now in trouble.
The farm takes longer and longer to build, and the processing unit takes longer and longer to build. It means it's a longer period until we get to sell our products. And that being the case, I've still got to pay the wage out for Ricky, I've still got to pay the bills and all the rest of it. It means there's no money coming in. I don't know, really. Worries me a little bit now. Don't know. I still think it'll work, but I just hope I can get it up and running fast enough so I don't run out of money. That's the race, to get it up and running before I run out of money.
Peter Gott's come down from Cumbria to help him out before it's too late.
Right. You in? I can't believe how quick it's gone up.
Well, it's not up yet.
No, but by the time I got up this morning, all that side was done there.
Yeah, well, you get out of bed late. What's allowed to get up in the morning?
Yeah, that's brilliant, though. It does look like a proper shop.
I'll just put a few screws in that side.
In 2 days, Peter completes most of the building work. Now it's Jimmy's job to finish off, install machinery, get environmental health approval and produce some pork.
That's it.
It's down to him now. All I can say is I've given it my best shot. If I was in his shoes and this facility was provided, I'd make it pay.
But Jimmy's got other things on his mind.
7 o'clock. I've got half an hour to mop the floors. Michaela's been travelling 4 hours today on the train, then she's done a day's work. She does want to get back to her dirty old caravan. Get out! Get out! Get out! Bloody little pig. Go on, Barker, bite him. She's taken this whole step to come and live with me, just to see what it's like, really, to start off with. So it's nice having her around. It's quite nice because she's sort of, I don't know, the female touch in the caravan's nice. Even though I'm cleaning like some old. Right.
Michaela's been commuting for a month.
Here she comes.
Oh, so tired.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Yeah, are you? It's 4 hours, overcrowded, smelly, busy,
You don't even get a seat?
expensive, and then takes one person with BO and it's just crap.
The dogs and the pigs out.
Wow. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? No, stinker.
Cora, get out! Get out! Out!
Oi, all of you, out!
Get out! I'll clean this floor up. Put him outside, Kelly. I fed him before I left, so he's all right for food.
No, no, you won't. No, you
floor,
won't. You have to be quite strict, Jim, with his feeding. Because he's such a fatso.
Yeah, but cows, I feed when
but-
I can. I'm pretty busy. I can't just go after one pig.
I know that.
Yeah. Are you coping with it, or are you going to find it's too much?
Should we,
Or I could get a farm in London.
do it? I'm not going to stop commuting. It'll be fine. I think I just need to get a place in London during the week.
Yeah, you can afford that.
Yeah, but that's almost as much as my travel here.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
No, but then you'll be travel here and then a place in London as well.
No, because the travel here will only be at the weekend.
Those dogs are doing that more and more.
I know.
Shut up! What's nice in the evenings, we see each other, don't we? First thing we see in the mornings and the evenings. I know it's not a lot of time. Be all right, though.
Always say that. Yeah.
Why don't you stay?
I am. I'm staying. Of course I'm staying.
Get another pig. Get another pig, you'll be all right. Right, let me cook this.
Yeah, we'll see. It's all good.
October sees the end of the Indian summer. The cold weather brings new problems.
Yeah, if we catch her early. But she's huffing and puffing like a good one.
She's coughing, is she?
Yeah. And she just felt colder than the rest.
The fall in temperature has hit the outdoor pigs. Some of the precious Essex sows are ill. Three weeks have gone by since Peter Gott's last visit, and he's back to check on the work's progress.
And then these things here, Peter, these tabletops, we can have those, either one in here and then one either side of that is behind each beam. Right. Are you the phone guy? Did someone sign for it? All right, yeah.
Peter's paid for materials and supplied equipment. His investment is looking increasingly risky.
Where's he gone? 3 weeks ago, we left these lads, this was built, and I can't believe it. It's still a shithole. We're paddling, mucking and out.
Yeah.
You're bringing in equipment and machinery, and I mean, there's no bloody doors on it, there's no locks on it. That bloody machine there worth £5,000. And now we've got the worst weather. The rain's coming, we haven't even got a bloody roof on it now. A bit frustrating.
Yeah, I know. I know, it's even worse for me because I'm living amongst it.
I'm getting worried because we're not getting anywhere. And the EHO walks into this and says, well, you want to do what? I mean, look at it, it's a shithole.
Yeah.
But a digger driver's supposed to be coming, he still hasn't landed. Now when it's pissing down, he'll be here to shift it when there's bloody muck and... You know, we've lost the best of the weather now.
Yeah.
We're into October and like, where are we?
Yeah, it's difficult because I've got, it's not just this to do as well, there's all the animals to maintain and feed and all the other,
What's
all
Ricky
the other
doing?
bits. He's putting in posts up the line to get the...
I mean, I know he's got children here and his wife isn't with him, but like, I get the impression that from 3 o'clock onwards he doesn't out.
I know that it's difficult for him because by the time he gets the kids back and then he cooks them dinner and all the rest of it, we do lose time on that. That is something that I'm concerned with.
He's an expense.
Yeah.
And he's a big expense. I mean, labour content...
It's the biggest expense.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
He is. And while he's not doing anything, it's running away with expenses. And I've never had a look at what the figures are up to now, but that expense is running every week. It's like a time bomb ticking.
He's worked bloody hard, you know. And like, even you were amazed when you arrived and you said, you know, you've done all this with, what, a strimmer and a chainsaw. And that's just our bare hands and just, you know...
Yeah, but we've got to get back to making money, haven't we?
Yeah, that's it.
You know,
but
I mean...
that's, you know, you're completely right.
Desperate to make money, Jimmy takes a big risk. He's booked himself into a top market in a week's time, even though he still hasn't made a single sausage.
Hello.
Oh, Jimmy.
Hiya.
Hi, Jim. It's Henrietta.
How are you
here.
doing? You all right?
Fine. I was just about despairing because I've been trying to get hold of you.
Oh, right. I've just come rushing in from the...
Henrietta Green runs Covent Garden Food Fair in London. It's a prestige pitch, and he daren't tell her the state his farm's in.
When am I going to see my sausages?
You should be for the Wednesday.
Should, or is that definite?
That should be definite.
Right, and what are you going to be sending me?
It should be Lincolnshire sausages. We'll probably do a Cambridge sausage. And we haven't quite decided what else yet.
Right. And with full labels with all the
Yeah, I'm going to have plain labels, but they'll be printed.
And what about cooking instructions? What is your preferred way?
Well, I prefer to put them in the oven.
Right.
That's how I do them.
Right. Okay. So, is that how you want me to do
it? Yeah. I mean, you can fry them as well. I mean, you could do it out of one
you
packet.
You like yours roasted then?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That's it. Roasted sausage always the best. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
With no butchery, he and Ricky will have to make their first sausages 250 miles away, in Cumbria.
It's all sorted. We've got the pigs ready to kill, getting Monday. We're going to go up to Peter's. I can't wait to make some money.
Jim, is it really all sorted?
Yeah.
At last, Ricky's wife Lynn and son Carl are moving in. The Spriggs are reunited.
You fat little so-and-so. Look at you.
Now I've got you here and we're together at last. Right? I'm not here next week.
I'll sort the bedding out. Don't worry.
Was she on the cold concrete?
She was out there in the gutter, yeah. I picked her up, brought her in here. She's bleeding from her back foot as well, back left.
3 of the Essex sows are now seriously ill.
You haven't given her any antibiotic or anything?
Jimmy's guessing it's pneumonia.
It's this foot, the back left.
He hopes an antibiotic will keep them going.
You know, they all came for the food. It's distressing. You don't want to see any animal like that.
It's Monday morning. They've faced their most critical week so far.
It's 1:15.
In just 4 days, they've got to kill 3 pigs, drive to Cumbria, learn to make sausages, create packaging, drive to London, and bring home a profit.
That's where I start to make the money. And enough money as well. So all the sort of emotions that I might feel about killing 3 pigs aren't really allowed to get in the way because I'm going to be so busy. Wakey, wakey, come on, up we go.
Good girl.
Poor old pigs.
No.
Quite sad noise, isn't it? I drove up yesterday and they were saying, so this is the last sunrise and this is the, that's the last sunset.
They've found a local abattoir that accepts small numbers of animals.
As long as they've had a good life, as long as that part's right, then it's not so bad. And also, you know, the end here for them is not, it's not masses of screaming and blood flowing. It's very calm.
Where's he going? Come on, Jasper.
While Jimmy's at the abattoir, Ricky prepares signs for the market stall.
Yep. How do they kill pigs? They use electric shock. They put 2 electrodes either side of the heads and then a bolt of electricity goes through. Yeah, and it kills them really quick. It's called being humane. So you understand, although it's not nice to kill animals, we're doing it for...
Money.
for money, I was going to say the right reasons. You think it.
Who's feeling strong?
Do what?
Who's feeling strong?
Bloody hell.
They are big, aren't they?
Right. It's amazing.
Jimmy spent £500 on the market stall. He needs to make £1,500 from these 3 pigs.
How would you get them off there then? Pork now, isn't it? Brilliant job. This is the first pig I've ever had killed.
For what they are, the breed and everything, they're not too bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, yep.
Can I make some good sausage?
Yeah. Beers.
Yeah.
Phone. Laptop.
Bye, boys.
Yeah, we're off
Bye-bye.
the sausage war.
Bring us a sausage back.
Yeah.
Lynn and Michaela will have to look after the animals while the men are away. Next stop is Cumbria, 6 hours away. Ricky was hired mainly for his butchery skills. Under the watchful eye of Peter Gott, he'll cut up the pork and make the sausages. He hasn't done it for 27 years.
Okay. Yeah, keep coming. Things have changed an awful lot, Jim, since
It has, isn't it?
since my early apprenticeship days.
You know where your bone's at in there somewhere?
Yeah.
We're not that specific. If we were doing a long cut ham, it would be different, but we're not.
Yeah.
That's one, done.
Yeah.
middle into the other one. The next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, get at it, boy. Put some effort in. You want the head off?
Yeah.
So what do you want to work on first? Shoulders and legs? Shoulders and legs first, Pete, is it?
Whatever. Just want some make shoulders are the idea.
The one bit I'm not familiar with is
The head.
powering off the head, because...
Well, have a go. You'll find a way.
That's that big bugger. Shall I work on this side over there?
While Ricky wrestles with the butchery, Jimmy turns his attention to the recipes.
How many chestnuts do you reckon we need on this? I'll get through this.
The missus should be doing this.
I know, she's back at the ranch looking after the animals.
Is she? These are the jobs for the
girls.
Yeah,
Don't
they love
say
it. They
that,
love it.
yeah.
You know, it's all that cake decoration and marzipan and peel a few chestnuts.
You're then not with a knife in your back.
Yeah, that's why I've had 3 wives.
I know.
There you go.
Right.
Then you don't make them too thick. Yeah.
So do I shape it?
Whoa! When did you last do this? You need to hold there with that hand.
This hand?
Yeah, and that's holding the pressure. Slow down a bit more. Whoa. Then come that side of it. Oops.
There's an extra pressure on Ricky. The sausages will be entered into a new products competition at the market, but only if they're good enough.
Now Lincoln.
Where do you start?
Make 2 twists, then a third goes into there, you see, so you've got to start. Right, and don't go all the way through, squeeze it again, and then pull it back through that way.
And then...
What are you making?
I don't know, what do we do now?
It's all right being among this environment, but see what happens down at Ipswich. We'll see. We'll just nip in the house, and we'll just fry that in a pan.
These sausages will cost £1 each. They're 25% more expensive than the best supermarket sausages. They must taste good.
It's in a sausage that texture's quite chunky.
Delicious. They're really fantastic. Really, really good.
Bit salty?
No. They're all right. It'd be nice to have some ground black pepper, I think.
Richard Gristle there, Jim. That's you, Ricky, boning out.
Right. Duly noted.
Jim, what's it like actually tasting your first pig of your own?
I don't know, you'd think it'd be quite emotional, but I'm starving hungry. This is the best. This is the best meal I've ever eaten, I think.
Market day at Covent Garden. Jimmy's finally ready to try and make some money.
You go all the way around, just follow...
I've got to come back that way.
Waterloo. Head towards Waterloo. We had a mass sausage session, labelling session. We've got the labeller going. And we didn't finish till... Gone sort of 9 o'clock. And Rick looked like death this morning.
There's strong competition. This farmers market draws specialist meat producers from all over the country. Jim's company is one of 25 at the show.
It's Mr. and Mrs.
He booked his stall next to Peter Gott's. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Half price on this stall here. Over 30 years experience on this stall. And how long have you been at it, lad?
That means you got old.
About 5 minutes.
That means you got old sausages.
Come and buy off a Cumberland pig farmer. Never mind them Essex pigs.
I'm gonna have to get some kind of volume control.
Peter's sold him some bacon and beef to increase his range and attract customers.
We've got to really sort of shift all of this.
Yeah.
Because we've got to make the £2.5 grand.
Right.
Jimmy's entered 2 varieties of sausage in the new product competition. If he wins, he'll become a supplier to Fortnum and Mason.
Yeah.
Henrietta Green is heading the judges.
This is the Essex.
Very big, aren't they? Look at that sausage.
They are very rough.
Crispy.
That's very, very chunky. And what do you think of the flavour of this one?
I don't. I think it's too salty, too harsh. It's too rough. It's a bit like sort of... The blade went blunt. Yeah, it's horrible.
Next up, Jim's Cambridge sausage.
See, I love that.
Natural skin as well, they've used.
Too much fat, actually. So I don't think that. I think it's lovely.
What is it? Okay.
Flavour of pork is in the fat anyway, isn't it?
The chunky texture has divided the judges, so no prize this time. But it's the public he really needs to convince. Luckily, he's got a secret weapon.
Come on in, ladies and gents, get your sausages. There you are, madam, try some of that. Suffolk beer sausage.
His old flatmate, Asa, has come to drum up sales.
Lovely, innit? Come on in, ladies and gents. You want sausage? I'm your man.
Is that frightening people? Pete just told me that some occasions what happens is that when you put your products out, then it's everyone just has their breakfast. Everyone's got to try it. Mum, you're eating Peter's sausages.
Sausage for you, Cumberland sausage.
What are you eating these sausages for? No! So I killed 3 pigs on Monday.
Did you? And I've come down and I bought him some sandwiches.
Do you want sausages?
Come and have a taste, come and have a try.
You should try some. You should buy some.
Any more for any more? Yes, please.
After a shaky start, the sausages are flying off the stall.
Twice the price, There's the one.
We're going to run out of stuff. 2:30, and we're I wouldn't say halfway through all our stock, but it's going really quick.
This is what we really do here. Get drunk.
Jimmy and his friends start to celebrate early.
Show us a couple of those glasses there, mate.
Right, Jimmy, how's it going?
Brilliant. We've nearly sold out our stock. But we're halfway through.
Actually, if I had any major criticism of your sausages, I'd say that they're too big. And also, I frankly don't kind of like to see sort of like the cocktail party element of a store. You know, people sort of standing around kind of drinking and, you know. I mean, I know it's a market, it's fun, it's
we'll get that out of the way. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Bye.
Only 1 pack of sausages left. After the free-range Sarawak bacon, dry cured bacon. Excellent, excellent.
Would you like a carrier for that?
That's it, we're sold out. Done.
He's finally made his mark.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, it's true. And I think Henrietta's right, they are a bit... I mean, you look at that...
Bit big. We'll get it right.
No, the first one she's done, but...
They were.
We'll get it all right.
6 months ago, you walked me around that farm, and it just looked like a bomb site.
Yeah.
You know, and that's this.
Yeah.
You know, in 6 months. And
it's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great.
It's good, isn't it?
You should be happy, ain't you?
Oh, I'm very happy. I think it's great.
Good.
Really happy.
Jimmy's spent £53,000 getting to market, all but £2,000 of his loan. At last, he's made some of it back. But how much?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 100. So we've got 2,660. Take away the float. £400 float. Stand. cost me about, I think it's 400, 500 with storage. Bloody hell, that goes down a lot. £100 for fuel, £50 for a parking fine. That's wages, Rick's expenses. Then feeding the pigs up to that weight and buying them, let's say £100 a pig. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, congestion charge. That's another 20. Right, okay. That's 300 quid. It's a start, it's not enough. It's a bit disheartening because you think, oh God, is that it? But it's still a profit, and I'm making a profit out farming. Not a hell of a profit, is it?
But when they get back to the farm, they make a terrible discovery.
Yeah, well, this one I found this afternoon.
Nobody had noticed another Essex pig falling ill.
You feel responsible. You know, we're here sort of caring. I know, people will think, oh, it's only sausage meat at the end of the day, but
No, it's an animal, isn't it?
That's right, it's an animal. And then that's, what we want to be about is animal husbandry rather than just rearing a certain size pig to fit in a certain size packet. That's not what we're about.
It's horrible, but the thing is, it's something that you can't, you take on board, and you got to now think, right, okay, now to get on with it. It's dead pig, it's in here, we'll have to dispose of it tomorrow, we'll have to ring up, get through the right channels. But you see, it's trying to make this work, you're juggling all different balls, you're at market selling stuff. So we've got to be here, we've got to be farming at one end, then we've got to be making the produce, then we've both got to be there to sell it, to man the stall, to make the money, to be able to farm, to make it work. So it's very difficult. It's not like we're butchers and we're buying in meat, chopping it up and selling it. That would be a doddle. What can you do? If it's, don't know.
Next on Jimmy's farm. Winter arrives and life gets tougher.
Well, that's a bit black. They're always going to be hard, but it is really hard.
Jasper enjoys the life of Riley.
There's no control over him, Kels. See you later, good luck.
Nice one. Cheers, Jim.
It'll be all right.
And Ricky's left in charge.
That's it then. Lord and Lady of the Manor. Oi, push me over.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you. It can't get any worse, anyway.
Oh, bug.
Well, it can.